U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services joining forces with the FBI and ICE to conduct Operation Twin Shield, a no-nonsense crackdown on immigration fraud in Minnesota's Twin Cities.
In just 9 days, the agencies reviewed over 1,000 cases, uncovering 275 suspected fraud cases, referring 42 to ICE officers and making 4 arrests. And according to our next guest, this is just the beginning. The agency's director, Joseph Edlow, joins us now. And I was looking at this, Joseph, that you had sham marriages, a fake death certificate, 275 cases had red flags. And this is just one city that's being analyzed in the United States.
Yeah, it's only one area, and we started with 1,000 targets, didn't know what we were going to find. We found fraud in every type of immigration benefits that we offer, and I'm so happy to see where this is taking us. And this is just, as you said, the first step. This is phase one, going out in these Twin Cities, getting some information, going back. We're going to be reopening cases. We're going to be working to denaturalize people. We're going to be working to deny benefits, get people removed. And ultimately, I'm working with the U.S. Attorney. We're going to get prosecutions here.
Joseph, do you have any sense of how many immigration fraud cases there are nationwide? If you extrapolate what you've discovered, say, just in the Twin Cities, how many people are potentially deportable?
Well, listen, we started in Minnesota because we knew there was a hotbed of immigration fraud activity. So we wanted to go somewhere so that we could learn everything that we could before we take this on the road to other cities. All I will say is, based on what we learned, based on the levels of fraud that go well beyond anything that I expected, I think that it's almost immeasurable to try to guess how much immigration fraud there is in this country nationwide, but we're going to find out. I'm not stopping here. We're going to other cities. We're going to work with other U.S. attorneys. I'm so thankful to have ICE as a partner in this, and the FBI, DEA, CBP, Federal Protective Services. We're going to keep going, and we're going to stop this. The message that I have is that we are declaring war on immigration fraud, and I'm not going to stop till the system has integrity again.
Do you have plans to look at the H-1B visa programs? Do you have plans to look at these student visa programs at all?
Great question. We found fraud in both programs in Minnesota. Like I said, I was going in looking for marriage fraud, and we found fraud within the optional practical training program, which is part of the student visa process. It's the end of the student visa process after someone's graduated. We also found a couple cases where people were here on H-1Bs claiming that they were some high-skilled worker and they were acting as a caregiver. Not saying that's not important work. It certainly is, but it's not the basis for an H-1B. There is fraud pervasive here. It's not just the aliens, it's the attorneys, it's those preparing the applications and preparing supporting documentation, and everyone has to be held accountable for this.
Amen to that. Joseph, how do you identify your target cities? Because Bridgeport, Connecticut, just recently there was an expose done about the flood of marriages in that small Connecticut city.
Yeah, so, we use the data that we have available. We continue to use things like generative AI and other tools at our disposal in order to identify where we will get the most bang for our buck. But also, it matters where we have good relationships with the U.S. attorneys. Right. So, we're going to keep working.
Joseph Edlow, great to see you. You keep at it and come back, and we'll see you tomorrow.